He's rough, he's real, got baby doll in his eyes. Just a good old boy, that Hoosier guy.
Hey, what's up, YouTubes? That Hoosier guy coming at you again. Glad you could join me. I'm out here again on this quest for this Beaver War. Got me set up here. We got a little something extra going on today. A little bonus footage going on, I guess. We're going to check trail cams like we always do. And we're going to come out here and check my trap. But I got a little extra something I'm going to do. Let me run over here and grab something real quick. Yeah, there's a couple of little things I forgot I had to go get. Never take off without some kind of water. And I forgot my hooks. So check this out. We're going after this big old turtle. I've been going after turtles for a while out here too. They're eating all my fish. But yeah, here's the hooks I've been using successfully. I've worked into these. These are a circle hook. Something they use for sharks. And got me a big old steel leader here. Again, ocean fishing, shark leaders. Got on the Amazon because they don't sell shark stuff in Indiana. Because, man, I went through it last year. I wish I'd have videoed all of them. That was before we started the Hoosier Guy channel here. But, yeah, I've realized that these turtles are not playing. There's a dude out here that I'm going to be chasing the evil beaver, but I'm also chasing Tabletop. Tabletop is a new character in our saga, a new villain. We gave him the nickname. Tabletop is a turtle, and we call him Tabletop because he is about the size of the top of a kitchen table. This dude is giant. So we have had Tabletop sightings in the past, but we have not been able to successfully reel him in. I believe I've hooked into him before because he is such a venerable opponent that he chews through everything I have. So he very easily chews through everything I have, which is why I use shark fishing techniques. So this is learned. This isn't, this was a trial and error last year, man. That dude. Yeah, so last year I did a lot of going after this turtle. So me and my son had some involvement in it, and my buddy, that Hoosier Ricky, I know he actually had spotted Tabletop one time, so he may have been the first one to see him. That was before we started carrying rifles out here in the off season, because hey, who needs a rifle out here in in Indiana in the middle of the summer, you know? Like a big rifle. I'm not talking about a 22. So we didn't have nothing to take him down. Old Tabletop. Man, I'll tell you what, it's cold out here today. You know, like the weather in Indiana, come back tomorrow. It's in the low 40s, and it is windy as all can get. Yeah, I left the boys at home. My puppies, Oliver and Leroy, I left them at home. Well, first off, I caught them eating before we left. And Oliver gets car sick. He can't handle eating and then driving all the way out here. It's pretty curvy. And he's a pup, so he's still getting acclimated to the whole driving in a car thing. But yeah, he would definitely get car sick after eating. But it's too cold bringing pups out. They're house dogs. Had a lot going on here, it looks like. Popular place. It looks like pretty much all the corn that I had shucked is gone. Got some cobs that somebody's been chewing on. So yeah, we'll check this trail cam right here. I'm gonna lay down some more corn and we will see what is up here.
In the woods, a squirrel so sly guards his corn stash with a mean twinkle in his eye. Crows come creeping feathers so black. But this squirrel's ready to attack right back. He's a mean little squirrel with a heart of stone. He'll chase those crows all alone. He'll bite as he'll scratch with a fierce little cry. No crow will take his corn. He'll make them fly. He's got sharp teeth and claws so bright. He'll defend his stash with all his might. Crows beware, don't even try. The squirrel's vicious and he'll make you fly. He's a mean little squirrel with a heart of stone. He'll chase those crows all alone. He'll bite and he'll scratch with a fierce little cry. No crow will take his corn. He'll make them fly.
Oh snap, we got some good conditions for mushrooms right here. So we got this little runoff place right here where the water's ran in. Now a lot of times along these you can see mushrooms, right? We also got mayapple that just sprang up right here, like within the last day. So like I say, I've been coming out here every day. So I'm gonna look around here a little bit. It's so cold right now that I can't imagine a mushroom being crazy enough to pop up. But these mayaples are hurting, really. I mean, see, there's some mayaples right there. You can see that cold's really affected them. I mean, it's got them hurting. They decided to come up anyway, and all of a sudden one day it turned cold. So, not seeing no mushrooms. Yeah, like I say, it is cold. I don't know if you can hear in my mic how windy it is, but man, you can see. Look at the trees, even without leaves on them. Look at them. Oh, it is cold. Let's go over here and set a little surprise for tabletop. See what we can do about him. All right, so we're out here on the floating dock, getting ready to set us a little something up here for old tabletop. Got a rig going right here. So what I got, the steel leader. Well, first I got a big old circle hook, shark hook. Got me a big old steel leader. Got me some 300-pound braided test line. We'll give him just a little bit of line. You better have you a good knife, because if you don't, you ain't cutting this stuff. All right, so it's real easy. I'm out over the water, so I'm gonna tie it on over here. All right, got her tied on there. My secret weapon. Big old piece of salami. So, kind of a weird bait, you might think, but Turtles are omnivores. If you're familiar with what an omnivore is, that means that they will eat anything. They will also eat carrion, which is dead animals. So this big old piece of salami, early spring. Yeah, I don't know if they could resist that. I'm having a hard time myself. Just gonna throw it out there. We'll check on it later. All right, let's go check this old beaver trap. Yeah, I'm not even gonna act like that salami thing was some kind of a big thing. I know it's not like I'm not gonna be some jerk and go, hey, yeah, it's my secret weapon. You know, I've caught 10,000 turtles on salami. No, I used salami because I knew I couldn't catch a bluegill right now. I knew I didn't want to try because it's so cold, windy. Didn't want to get my hands wet. Didn't want to have to mess with it because, you know, I need to be quick. Reason I used salami is because we had that in the fridge. I knew it was greasy, pretty smelly. There's a mayapple. And I knew turtles would eat pretty much anything. And it would be tough enough to stay on the hook. Lots of mayaples. Yeah, lots of them. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by all these mayaples just popping up. Yeah, like I say, I come through here every day, and that's just how quick they can come up. Like, they're coming up all the way over here. So we get a little warm weather. Again, it's not a guarantee you see mayaples, you see mushrooms, but I think they both like the same environment. So that's one thing about mushroom hunting is there's a lot of myth and a lot of legend that goes into it, and who knows what's true and what's not. So I have been watching quite a few videos on it and the science involved in it, but I tell you, the science involved in it, and they act like they know a lot, but we still can't produce them in a lab. So not with any kind of consistency. Anyway, let's go check this trap. Son, it is windy. I tell you what, that makes me nervous. Look at how little of that tree is hanging in there. That beaver tree they've been gnawing on. There is just almost nothing holding that thing on. And she is swaying in the wind. You can tell how much that thing's moving. All of them are moving. Yeah, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere all by myself with this beaver tree swaying. I am going to run up there and check my cameras, and I can see from here that my trap has not been sprung. I'm going to walk over real quick and look at it. Listen for a pop. Hey, if y'all hear a pop, holler, let me know. So one thing I learned, I really do need to disguise it better. They say put grass on it. So, okay. Disguise it with grass. Okay. There's not a blade of grass within miles. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to blend it in. If I use a bunch of sticks, they could break loose and trigger my trap. I don't know, that might be something I'm willing to risk. Let's go find something to try to disguise it. All right, what can we find to disguise it? I mean, at this point, every beaver in the place has seen the thing, so they all know by now. But there ain't nothing that's got leaves on it, man. I got a bunch of sticks. Here's some vines. There we go, jackpot. Cut that vine off that tree anyway. All right, look, we got some green. sunny, it's cold. I don't know what's going on. All right, so yeah, we checked that last one. There was like 20 some pictures on that one. The little one that was right by the trap, I only had one. I'm sure it was a picture of me or a video of me checking the trap. So I didn't even pull the card on that one. Dude has been all the way up here. Look at that. Can you see that? Dude has been all the way over here chewing trees since I've been here last. But yeah, I got like 300 some videos last night on that main camera. Has nothing to do with the beaver. It's I call it the Chad the Buck camera. That was his home last year. Coming around all the time. But yeah, I'll filter through and see what's worth keeping. I do have 4 does. I think they're does. This time of year it's hard to tell. One of them's pretty big bodied, but ain't nothing got antlers, so it's real hard to tell. Anyway, I got 4 does hanging out. I did get a crow and a squirrel got in a big fight the other day. Yesterday, I think. Days are running into each other, but I am off for the next few days, so I'll be out checking more often. One thing I'm looking at right now is, let me show you. Yeah, so if we just look out on the other side, let me zoom in real quick and see if we can see up close what I'm talking about. Over here, like straight across, there's been beaver activity over there, but from about right here on over, all this is a cliff basically. It just goes straight down into the water. It's real deep water over there. I was talking to my neighbor over there on the way in, closest guy that lives here, that Hoosier Johnny, and told him, I was like, man, I think they're living over here. I think they're up underneath the bank. So I can see there's definitely trees down over there. There's definitely recent activity. So I need to get a boat. I need to get the water level down. Get over and look at them. I don't know how in the world I trap a cliff, but it's going to be our next obstacle. It's all about resilience. Stay resilient. We're going to keep trying. We're not giving up. Anyway, I'm signing off. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll check up on the trap. We'll bring baby doll with us and the dogs. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, he's rough, he's real. Got baby doll in his eyes. Just a good old boy, that Hoosier guy.